getting on here, the things that we talk about are all the things that people are asking me constantly. So it's really, really important to get on these calls, put some skin in the game, and definitely commit yourself to your business, because the people that are on these calls weekly are the coaches that are having the most success. And the things that we go over on this call, hey John, the things that we go over on these calls are very, very important. Not only because these are all the things that are important to know, just because also these are things that we go over that I'm being asked constantly. So, all right. So I wanted to welcome everybody to this call. I see a bunch of people jumping on now. I know Michelle's getting on. Hey, Karen. Way to get out of the restaurant. Karen is a new coach on our team who is killing it, and she was getting out of the restaurant tonight. So we are going to start our call. I do recognition, but I don't have a recognition to go over tonight. So we are going to start with a little motivational video that I was listening to today. I try to listen to one of these every single day. The reason that I do this is because in order for me to fight hard to do something I believe in the beginning of my business, I was motivated by, let me make sure that this is recording. Hold on one second. Yes, it's recording. When I first started running this business, I see a lot of people doing network marketing, and I see them selling lipstick, or I see them selling wraps. And when I first started doing this business, I had a lot of doubts in myself. I had a lot of doubts in myself because I had this negative tape that would play over and over in my head. And the negative tape would go something like this. These are some of the things that I have heard in the past and have told me that I wasn't good enough, so I wasn't going to be a good coach, or things that people told me on a daily basis. And here's my list. Being, you're not smart enough, you're too fat, you're stupid, too fat, stupid, you're not pretty enough, you're the lesser, pretty much the lesser sibling, you're not fit enough, you can't compete, you're wasting your time, what you're doing is stupid, you are jeopardizing, make sure that you guys mute yourself too. You are jeopardizing yourself and your family. You are not playing smart. You don't get to just have fun and do what you want to do, and it's time to be responsible. Now, some of those things that I put in that list were things that some of them were relating to my coaching business, and some of them were related to when I was in college and I was a competitive dancer. Not fit enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough. What you're doing is stupid. What you're doing is a waste of time. When I started doing my Beachbody business, what you are doing is a waste of time. What you are doing is stupid. You are making fun of yourself. You are not being responsible. These things aren't what 40-year-old mothers do. And I'm not even 40, but I'm constantly told that I'm 40 by like my negative people in my life, which is so weird. I'm like, hello, I'm 37. And just the constant negative. And even, sorry, when I talk about emotional stuff, it makes my heart like gets beating. And even with my husband when I first started, and he was kind of like, okay, you're spending a lot of time, you're not really, making any money. And yeah, you know what? I wasn't. But if I wanted to make money, I could have gone down and been a cashier at the grocery store, or I could have stayed in my job that was draining me mentally, was ruining my marriage because I was exhausted all the time. And there was a lot of factors that played into it. So I knew that if I showed up in my business every day, I knew if I was working out, and I knew that if I was committed to it, then the people that loved and cared about me were going to follow me. Those that didn't, they just weren't. They weren't going to. And that was going to be okay. And that was good enough for me. So I think a lot of times we see the highlight reels, and we see a lot of the glory of the trips and the parties that I do and all that. But it was an uphill battle of not making that much money in the beginning, being put down, having that self-doubt. And when I watched this little video that I'm going to share with you, a lot of this stuff resonated with me, and I hope that it touches you the way that it touched me. So here we go. Can you guys see the YouTube video? Give me a thumbs up.
Beware of vision, dream, and passion.
Can you hear it?
Family and friends, in most cases, sad to even say this, family and friends in most cases will be the first to try and talk you out of something that you're passionate, excited about, and that you have a vision for. Most of the people that have no dreams will wake up every day trying to talk you out of your dreams. They have no goals. They have nothing that they're ambitious about.
Create your own reality by choosing your future. And not only is it important for you to know it's possible for you to choose your future, but it's necessary that you work on yourself, that you develop yourself. It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything.
The most powerful motivational speeches that I've ever heard came from people who told me I couldn't do something. You know why? Because when they told me I couldn't do it, I was bound and determined to show them that I could. Tell me I can't do it. I will prove you wrong. I will show you that you're mistaken, because I believe, and this is real important, I can't, will thwart you, will stop you, will slow you down, will turn you around and cause you to move backwards if you let it. But if you have the proper mindset, I can't but do nothing but make you that more determined to get to your goal.
One problem, the violin. Because to do what you do, you've got to be a world-class violinist. Because if you don't, when you're moving around and being thrown around and still trying to play, you end up doing what you did, and that's missing loads of notes. And there were times when it sounded to me like a bunch of rats being strangled. Seriously, that bad. But you're not good enough, I don't think, to get away with flying through the air and trying to play the violin at the same time.
I don't think what you're doing right now is enough to fill a theater in Vegas.
That much movement made you not as great as you were,
Who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to someone, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn your right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do.
People who discourage us. You know, the people that you have in your life who, no matter how good of a day you're having, they'll bring you down. Or no matter how bad of a day you're having, they'll bring you even lower. You know what I'm talking about? Think of the 3 biggest discouragers in your life. They're not your biggest discouragers. You are.
Dear candidate, thank you for your application to our ballet academy. Unfortunately, you have not been accepted. You lack the right feet, Achilles tendons, turnout, torso length, and bust. You have the wrong body for ballet, and at 13, you are too old to be considered.
So you don't think you can? You don't think you can do it? Think again. No, you can. If you haven't done it, keep striving. Keep working. Don't let up. Things don't come easy. You gotta find it, whatever it is, within yourself. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit.
So just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure, all right? So I just need you to do me a huge favor. And I just need you to keep going, try to make that one different decision that you not made before. And my last one is don't let the distractions distract you. I know, real simple. But don't let the distractions distract you.
I want you to go into everything you do, listen to me, as if failure is not an option, right? It's not a button. It's not a label. It does not exist. You can do it.
Don't let nobody steal your dream. I used to ask myself, can I do this? And something said within me, you're the one. You're the one.
If you want to be great, not good, not also grand, not second, not third. If you want to be great, the very best at what you do, obsession is a necessity. Once you have that magnificent obsession, once you question impossible to kill, then when somebody like that tells you you can't do something, you have chosen the wrong one to tell something like that to. I will show you. I will show you what I can do. I will show you. I will turn your I can't. I will never. I won't. It's impossible. I will turn it around and I will show you that I can do anything.
Oops, where'd we go? Oh wait, there we are. Okay, so I thought that was awesome. So I don't know if you guys like that, but I thought that was great. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I wanted to share that with you. So the power mindset is very, very important because you are going to have people doubting you while you are doubting yourself. You have to have that power mindset. And I don't mean to seem like a Beachbody psycho, but when I try hard and I get 4 points and it's the end of the month, I'm not done. And it's not points, it's people, I get that. But everybody on this call wants to make money. Everybody wants to help people. I get that. With that being said, I understand that. But for me, putting a lot of time into this business, failure for me is not an option. My necessity is raised. Can you guys hear me or am I freezing? My necessity is raised to where failure is not an option. Turning your mess into your message. So what if you peeled back the layers of your post? And we're all cute and John, you're cute. We're all cute in our little post and we're on day 4 and it's rosy and shiny outside and that's exciting. But what if we peeled off a little bit more and talked about how, and I don't do this every day, but I do it a few days a week. You know, what if we peeled back a little bit more and talked about, maybe even for Karen, talked about how maybe even getting on our team call tonight was a little hard because she had to rush home from work. But she loves being a part of something that is, you know, that is even bigger. Or what if you talked about people that have doubted you every day and that you doubted yourself and how it's hard to put yourself out there on social media. But you do that and people will connect with you because as we're posting, we don't want people to look at it and say, I can't do that. Okay, like I can't do what she's doing. Or if it's easy for you, they're gonna say they're not like you, right? So kind of think about as you're posting. For me, I know that, and I hate to say failure, but that's not an option. Like my necessity is raised and I am going to keep going until I find those people. The people that doubt me it helps me push even harder every single day because I know, and I know you guys well, and we all talk, and I know that there is every single person on here at some point has told me that the people around them or in their life, besides 1 or 2 of you, does not believe in you. Thinks what you're doing is stupid or a waste of time, okay? So how do we push through that and push beyond it, you know? And that comes with the mindset, the grit, pulling past those layers, raising your necessity, and posting about what is real to you in your fitness journey. 3 of my best friends when I first started this business aren't my friends anymore. They were bikini fitness competitors for like 6 months. Like anybody can become a bikini fitness competitor in 6 months if you take a bunch of fat burners, don't eat carbs, and work out ridiculous. Some of them, the way that they do it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's very rigorous dehydration and really bad. So I kind of started to pull our friendship apart. And then when I started doing this, as a mom that had 300 Facebook friends, did not work out at barely ever. When I started doing this, it was a joke. It was a joke to people around me. And not to mention when I started to get momentum and then actually quit. There's 450,000 Beachbody coaches, and our team, it was ranked 216 right now, and I still have the doubters and the haters and the naysayers. I'm telling you guys, you have no idea, but I don't give a F about it. I do because it hurts me, but I keep going. And when you have that grit and that perseverance and you turn your mess into your message, you can only help other people. You don't have to look at it as if you are perfect in your fitness to help people. Okay? And to be able to help people, you've got to share your story. As scary as it is, and I don't care if you block the person that you're sharing about, because that's what I do sometimes. When I talk about my mom, I do block her. You can tell if somebody has the world up there if it's public, little things like that. But it helps you get your story out there. What are you passionate about? If I was to go around here, and we have been on this team for a while, and I could tell you who you are, and we are on these calls and we see each other on social media, I probably can't make a list of 5 things about you that I know other than fitness. Okay? So who are you speaking to? Like, who is your audience? Like, I'll use Heather for an example, because I know Heather's posts are very diversified. She talks about cats. She talks about her depression and things that she's gone through, tattoos. Like, she loved to hang out with your friends. Like, you work out. Like, I know all of that stuff that I see. So you have to connect with your viewers, and especially, Heather, your post about going out with your girlfriends or being in the car. Your likes have gone through the window. Like, you're diversifying more. But in the beginning, you were the girl that was showing up every morning, eating her oatmeal and her quick oats and her blueberries. Like, what are we doing? So you gotta try to change it up. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but Heather, as she trained and she invested and she spread her wings, it really, really does change it up. So if I was to have a fitness, say I was going to have a like page, for example, and I was only going to post about fitness on that like page, your fitness like page probably is not going to grow, and it is going to be stagnant. Because when we are Beachbody coaches and we are posting about things, we post about everything. Like, I was thinking about hot topics in society. And I posted about, right now there's a lot of racism going on in the world, right? Those are hot topics. I live in South Carolina. So there's people driving around right now with Confederate flags, on the back of their trucks, going up and down the street honking. What are y'all doing? Go home. Get laundry to do? What's going on here? So I posted this little thing here about skin is not a color, it does not define you, and this little prayer about it. Diversifying my wall. Randy tagged me, love that. I've gotten those before. And then Sunday, remember, because people are going back to work, posting a quote with a picture. Then in the morning, I was inviting for a thing. So you got to kind of change it up, whether it's food, what you believe in. Maybe you're animal testing on products, organics. Maybe you just love junk food and you love to eat processed food all the time. Talk about that and how you're in this group of these crazy people that work out constantly, and it's not normal and it's annoying, but you need it because you need to work out. Be you. Whatever it is, you don't have to be me. I just have this amazing grilled chicken dinner with broccoli, and then I shoved 5 handfuls of barbecue kettle chips in my face. That's I know y'all, maybe you're not doing that, but I'm doing that. You know, John's over there with the bacon, like, you know, just, so don't try to be perfect because you're not, unless you are, like, I don't know. But I'm going off on a tangent too much about that. So I wanted to share that with you. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk to you is we are network marketers. So when I am posting on my Facebook wall, for example, I'm spending 30 minutes a day recruiting people in the UK. One of the things that I do in network marketing is, for my network marketing business, because that's initially what's going on here. You know, I mean, like, that's, you know, what I'm doing. Like, Happy Catterday, I put cat arm, like, just trying to be funny. Like, it's kind of dumb, but I stole that from you, Heather. Thanks for the idea. Okay, so for example, Lush products, okay? They're amazing. Michelle got me this hand lotion 6 months ago. Lush is huge in the UK, okay? So I was using this hand lotion. It's huge in the UK. Posted this on my wall, listening to Florence and the Machine. Give me more. Yes, please. It's heaven. When I posted that on my wall, I went to Lush UK. Like, you know, like, I joined this group and they let me in. Ha 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 ha. All right, now I'm going to go through here and I'm going to be friending people that also like Lush. And it's weird because I've noticed in the UK, there's a lot of people that have it hidden for their to be friend requested. Okay, so when I send her a friend request, but I probably shouldn't have friend requested her right then, the first thing she's going to see on my wall is what? Lush. She's in a Lush group. Okay, she's gonna join me. Okay. So while I'm doing that and I'm mass friending people, I'm thinking about that as so like there's a reason, you know, that there's a reason why I'm doing these things. So that now if I was to be doing a mass friend where I friend people, I wouldn't have this be my first post because they're going to see that I'm like, you know, or if I was talking about like my next coaching group, like I'm probably not going to have that up there. Like I'd have something like this or the one about, you know, loving, skin does not define you. So as you're friending people and talking to people too, be careful of what's on your wall. Now, the next thing that I would suggest you guys do is, these are just suggestions, of course, would be every morning when you get up to post on your Facebook wall. And that is something that's going to take discipline. And it's going to take some motivation. So I write it the morning before. And could you imagine if you actually got up, like really got up and worked out every morning before your kids got out of bed? Like if you got up and worked out because initially, guys, we were running a network marketing business. So it's great that if you work out at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and post that you worked out. But if people can see when they grab their phone first thing in the morning and see that you worked out, whether it was a good workout, a bad workout, you don't have to post a video of yourself working out. It could just be you like in your bed with your covers over your face. Like, this is terrible. I have to get up. But I'm in this group and they're pushing me. Or I had a great workout, or this workout, like whatever it is, because over time, people are going to want to join you. So that morning post, but don't always be like, yay, I just worked out. It was super flipping awesome. Because it's not, unless it is for you, but it's not for me. Like sometimes I shut it off. Or I like have to do the ones because I don't want to jump. Or sometimes I don't want to sweat, so I'll do country heat. Like, I mean, like I'm doing that like sometimes, you know? So just try to be more real with that too. So that's really important to have something before 7 o'clock. I write it before I go to bed. I'm super tired this morning. My alarm went off 50 times. I don't write that stuff when I first wake up in the morning. and sometimes guys, and I am working out every morning, and I'll give you another trick that I do is sometimes like right now I washed and flat ironed my hair because when I get off the phone with you guys, I'm going to take a couple pictures in different outfits so that I have them for coaching opportunity posts throughout the week. I also have all my workout clothes laid out that I'm going to work out in this week, and I'm going to take 8 pictures. So I have a picture for every single morning, and it's already written on and it's done. Because if you think that I am getting up, I'm working out, but if you think I'm getting up and I'm cute and I've got my little thing every single day with the stuff on it and it's filtered, because I'm like that girl who needs a filter, whatever. So, I mean, I'm doing that. If I'm running outside or I'm John and I'm in my Superman thing or I'm taking some pictures and I'm like, get some content. I'm in the grocery store, I'm taking pictures of the fruits and vegetables, holding up a water, or what is this apple? I'm taking pictures of all this food. It's content. Okay, because you're running a network marketing business, so it's content. I have probably 17 different videos from when I was at the gym this week that's going to run my content through the week, through the rest of the next couple weeks. I'm still going to the gym, but if you're always on your phone, you're going to go nuts. Okay, so just some tips. I don't know if that'll help you guys, but that's what I'm up to over here. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you, there is one more thing. Now, we have the Summer Slim Down group. Then we have the graduate. Monday, okay, well, let's take a step back for a second. Who was I kicking out of? Jamie. Jamie and a couple other coaches are going to leave the Summer Slim, and they are going to do their own challenge group. So you know how we have the summer challenge fitness group, and then I kicked out Michelle and Randy, and you guys went over here and you have your summer burn off something challenge, and that's your big group. And then we have this one, so I'm kicking a couple more out this way. And then our groups, and then Michelle, you might want to consider starting another fresh group if you want to. Everybody on here can start the fresh one with me if you want to. On the 19th, that's when my next challenge starts. And then when that one, the I Am Too Busy challenge, gets too big, then I'm going to have to kick you out again. See what I'm saying? Because what's happening is and I know this is happening for a fact, all the new people that are in there are scared shitless and aren't posting. Because they see 97 videos of all of us who are doing awesome working out. Yeah, definitely, Katie. Definitely with the new challenger. So when we start that pre-week on the 19th, we don't physically start really working out for the I Am Too Busy challenge until like the 25th. So I have 4 challenge packs that I sold today by the grace of God because I had nothing. And all those new people, they're gonna, because I don't know about you guys, but when I don't get any challenge, I start to become like delusional, like nobody in my house is like safe. I'm like, I've been doing this for hours and no one's getting anything from me. My husband was like, thank God somebody bought something from you. He's like, he was probably about to buy something from me. But the next challenge, the I Am Too Busy challenge, pre-week starts on the 19th. So why do you think I call it the I Am Too Busy challenge? Because what does everybody say? I'm too busy. Can't do it. Don't have enough time. Well, that's great because I have a perfect challenge for you called the I Am Too Busy challenge that's actually really expensive. That's what I told everybody like this week. It is expensive, but this is why it's expensive and this is why it's good. And every single person that I sold a challenge pack to this week, I've also gotten on the phone with them. And every single one of those people has ignored me, told me that they were going to sign up and did not. So I'll say thanks to them like, hey, I don't want to be a pest, but I wanted to follow up with you. My I Am Too Busy challenge is starting. I'm working on some meal planning. What's the deal? What are your hangups? This is too Facebook weird. Let's chat. I'm doing all of that stuff. Okay? Nobody is just like, I'm sending the link and they're doing it. So they're like, hey, I'm going to do it after work. They don't do it. Saturday, hey, my system's slow. I'm not quite sure if you signed up yet, but I was checking orders and I hadn't seen it. Do you think you could for sure do it by this afternoon? Because I'm setting up my challenge. It's going to start on Monday. I don't want to be a pest, but I have you committed. Then I post a quote on my wall that says, commitment means you do what you said you were going to do long after the mood left you. Because I'm speaking to all of those people that are, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, like it makes sense to me, but that's kind of what I'm up to. So, all right. Okay, the last thing that I want to go over with you guys is, so I'm going to shift gears really quick for 10 minutes of scheduling and then we're done. But what questions do you have for me so far before we go on? Does anybody have any questions? Okay. The last thing that I want to, one of the things I want to show you is, okay, I want to show you one of my conversations that I'm having with people. Yeah. All right, so this girl is going to buy on Tuesday. But I want to show you like what's going on in my world. Okay. So this started last January, March, April, May. Okay. Now I do Teamsy, so it tells me the names that come up for tracking. It tells, I would have never invited her again. So whether it's Asana or Teamsy, if you're not using one of those, if I don't even know how I got this far in my business without having one of those. Now, if it's not working, I don't even know how to go to work. I don't know what to do, you know? And if you need help with that, let me know. So she's like, yeah, that would be great. She wants to lose 70 pounds. And then I see she's a teacher. I totally messed this up. Look, she wants to lose 70 pounds. I'm like, great, here's all the info. Totally messed that up. That was last May. Okay, totally messed it up. Now she comes up, this is the money objections, okay. Then I send her over what it comes with, blah, 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 sounds great. She's working summer jobs. This is last summer, okay? So this is going through, okay. Then something happened. What did I do? Okay, so she was liking my post, so that's what happened. So I must have said something to her last Wednesday. Let's see what I said.
Hey girl, how are you? This is Marie. So not to be a super pest or whatever, I'm not sure if you saw my last message. I was actually going through some of our messages too, and we talked a little bit about this even last year. But I wanted to know what some of those health and fitness goals are. I know that everybody is super busy, and that's why this group works, because it's perfect for the busy, geared for the busy mom, busy lifestyle, because nobody has time to get to the gym and deal with quick fixes. So that's what's going on over here, and I wanted to reach out to you to see what some of those overall wellness goals are, health goals, so I could gather you up some information and get you rocking. So I'd love to hear from you today, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, girls.
Okay, made it personal, right? Because I think she commented on something or liked something. I don't remember how she came back up. So I'm connecting. I'm a teacher too. She just got home. She wants to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. And then she has a meeting. She has no internet. 3 days go by.
Hey girl, how are you? Thanks for getting back to me. It looks like you're super busy, and I'm happy that we were able to connect. Yes, I totally get that as a busy mom. I am 38, and my kids are 6 and 4. So for a while there, I was only working. I wasn't taking care of myself. I used to be a full-time teacher for around 14 years. And I started doing this program, and
so you get the point. So I'm connecting with her. She's too busy to get back to me. I'm relating. Okay. Now, Now she didn't get back to me. Like this went on. That one was like Monday. I left these, so I went ahead and just sent it. Then I said, so what did you like about it? I'm still at school. That's kind of like passive aggressive. Like my internet's not working. She has said nothing back to me yet. I was like, oh, now I'm being funny. I mean, I thought I was funny at the time. Like I was like, oh, she's at school, la la. Thanks for the info. I need to find out pricing. How do I sign up? I need to talk to my husband. So this is how you sign up. Then you sign up for a one-on-one with me. And then she gave me the thumbs up, which is my biggest pet peeve. And then I'm like, yeah, it's Friday. She's going to talk to her husband. I'm like, cool, LOL. Now she's an elementary school teacher. So I get away from the sale and we just start talking. See how long this is going on? It's a long time. Then she still never got back to me. So then I left her another voicemail. Then she said she was in. I was like, I have your spot. Perfect. Signing up Tuesday. And then she was signing up Tuesday. So I said, in the meantime, why don't you sign up for a one-on-one call with me so when your stuff comes in, we can go over it. So she's already on the schedule. The schedule's locked in. She's already on the schedule. Now I use Acuity Scheduler. And I do pay for it. Like, I think it's like $6 a month. She clicks on this. You guys have done this before. Set your time zone. She's on the schedule. So I look legit. I'm professional. She's signing up Tuesday. I have my one-on-one. I've reached out to her. It's not like, hey, what do you think? Are you ready to buy this from me? You know? So what, like you haven't got, so I was like, hey, look, I know you're going to get it Tuesday, but how about you go ahead and sign up for a one-on-one with me so we can get the ball rolling. So do you see how much was involved in that? And really doing those voicemails has really helped out a lot. And Michelle developed one. She sent it to me. She said, check it out. Is this good? What do you think? And I said, yes, it is. Because once you record even, hey, I know this is weird on Facebook. I wanted to reach out to you. I'm going to shoot you over some information on my challenge. But just keep in mind that you're not just doing a DVD or doing a program. You're actually going to be in an online support group. And that's what most people are missing is the support and the accountability because anybody can join a gym. Now, I've done Beachbody before and it doesn't work for me. Who has heard that? Well, you know what I say? I did Beachbody before and it didn't work for me either. The difference is that you didn't have me. And that's why it's going to work. So you have to sell yourself as one of the best at what you do. You know, even if you're not really good at doing it, you're really good at attempting to do it. And that's what people need. You know, if I did all these programs for all these years, I should be cut like Carrie Steelman Schmidt. You know, like, I don't know if you've seen her body, but it's ridiculous. She's legitimately doing these programs every single day. I am not. I am trying, but I'm not. I'm attempting, but I'm not. But I'm really, really, really good at trying. You know, I'm really, really good at trying. So the last thing I want to show you is this. I want everybody that is on this call, and I am going to take a picture of you in a second, so don't go hiding somewhere on me. I want you to come up with a schedule for yourself. And if you are going to treat this business like a business, you are going to have to treat it like a business. Now, all the things that I do before I do what I need to do is post on my wall, post in the groups. I go live in every single group. Then I clean my house. That was my old life. Like I taught obviously while I was building this business. So we've talked about this before. If you're getting up and running out the door at 7 o'clock for work and you only have that time in the morning, and Randy and I talked about this in Nashville, and it's really hard because we're tired and we're overwhelmed and we're moms, you know, you might have to get up at 5. You might not work out at 5 because you already have your morning motivation and your pictures taken, but you better throw something up on your wall in the morning because at some point you're going to work out, right? You don't have to say, I just worked out. You could be like, Rise and Shine, it's time to win the day. It's flipping hard to get out of bed and this sucks, but here I am. Let's go get them. You know, you can sweat later and then take a bunch of those pictures and save that content for another time if you have to, right? But if you only have a limited amount of time, what is your today's goals? So tomorrow, my goals are, I'm going to do Country Heat in the morning, not because I want to be doing Country Heat. I'm doing it because I want to show people that they don't have to do the hard workouts like I post all the time, because I'm not relatable and I'm losing my audience for people that are, you know, struggling in their fitness. So I'm going to do a easier one, but I'm going to do, you know, shift shop later on in the afternoon, but I'm going to get up early in the morning because I want other people to see that I'm more than just burpees and push-ups. Anyway, that's my goal. And then I'm going to work out. I'm going to do 25 Instagram invites and 25 Facebook invites before my kids get up at 7. Then my other goal 3 is I'm going to take my kids to the park, and they're going to play at the park for about 2 hours. I'm going to take more pictures and have content. Pictures of kids at the park, having fun. That's lifestyle. There's tons of moms out there and tons of people that have working mom guilt, you know, and I don't do it to make people feel bad, but it's content. I'm working, I'm here at the park, I'm with my kids, you know, a lot of people, and that shows people that that's part of the lifestyle. Then, you know, I have my different goals. So what would not be the most important thing? Like, what do I only have time for? Randy, you're in the beginning of the new school year. Right now, things are going to be hard for you. Your priority, I would say, would be your own business. Your own business is not posting in all the groups and commenting on everybody's stuff. Your business is inviting and following up. You have a limited amount of time. You know, so that would be like high priority for you, for your business. Like, what are those really important things for you? So I want you to come up with your schedule. When I was building this business, when I was working full time, my schedule looks a lot different now, but I wrote down really quick for you so you could see my old schedule when I was working full time, kind of what it looked like. And I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to give you an empty box that says if you do an hour a day, you're going to build a 6-figure income, because you're not. And you know what? When I signed up to be a coach, Pat told me you only needed 5 minutes a day. I was like, really? I feel like a really big failure right now because I'm doing this all day. So you probably could, you know, make extra money doing it an hour a day, but it does take a little bit more than an hour a day. All right, so, okay. So my old schedule was 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. I would do work, not working out, just like business building work. I would get my kids up, out the door at 8. I would teach, and then when all the teachers were having lunch and talking and hanging out, I was like the weirdo that had, like, I stayed in my room and I locked myself in there for an hour. And I invited as many people as I could and followed up during that hour. Then I would come home and do family time and everything with my family. We would work out as a group because I don't have time to do it by myself. It takes away from my family. So everyone's going to have to work out. And then when they went to bed, I would work on my business 8 to 10. So that would give me 2 hours in the morning, my lunch break, and then 2 hours at night. That gave me 5 hours. And it's, you know, and for a couple years of doing that, it was kind of hard. But now I'm home and can do all the laundry, clean the whole house, and cook all the meals. How exciting is that? No, but now I'm home, so I can really concentrate and focus, work this business in about 4 hours a day. The other stuff is like making really just tons of food, taking pictures of it, making videos and all that stuff. I don't need to do that. I'm just a workaholic, and I'm like, I just got to make up stuff for myself to do. So please come up with a schedule, and I would like you to take a picture of it, and I would like you to send it to me by the end of the night. By the end of the night, take a picture of that, and you need to send it to me, okay? And stick to it. Like, your store is open. Your store is open. And you can't do it 5 times on Sunday, once on Wednesday. You're going to get 100 no's and you're not going to get anywhere. It's a little bit each day, right? So I hope that helps you guys. I hope this call helped you. The main purpose of it is I want you guys to believe in yourself, pull back those layers of the onion, post with purpose, believe in yourself, and we are way stronger together than we are alone. So I was going to take a quick picture really quick of everybody on the call. So I'm going to actually tag you guys in this. I'll tell you why I'm doing this right now. I'm going to tag you in this, and we have Michelle and I, and you guys can also run it with us tomorrow. We're doing a 2-day look into coaching. So I have a post that I've written up, and then if you want to add yourself, like people want to add themselves to the group, I put the link at the bottom. So if you don't mind, I'm going to tag you in it. If you don't want it on your wall, you can just, you know, take it off your wall. So, all right, so everybody look cute. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Oh my gosh, Suzanne, that was so cute. I thought that was the screensaver, but it was really you. It was like, so I was like, duh, we're taking a picture. Okay, so who has a question? Question, comment, concern, or is there something, or like maybe you think we could do something better? Like I don't really know what I'm doing, guys, and I also wanted to tell you that if you have great ideas, you want to run a call, you think I don't know what I'm doing, just like we can, this is all of our team. So I would love for some of you guys to maybe step up and take a leadership role, run some of these calls, because next week I'm not doing it because I'm like white noise and I've been doing them 3 weeks in a row. So if anybody would like to run our next call, if you have something you'd like to share, even if it's 20 minutes, I would love to have you do that. Okay? Questions? Concerns? Comments? All right, guys. Well, have a great night, and thank you for jumping on. And I will see everybody in the groups and your post in the morning. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Marie.
Bye. Bye, everyone.